Toyota. KTLA's Chip Yost is live at the scene with the very latest. Chip.
Yeah, let's show you what's going on right now. This is Lancashire. You can see it's completely shut down in both directions. To give you an idea what's going on, these folks got out here about 45 minutes to an hour ago. Their target in this protest is actually this North Hollywood Toyota dealership over here, but in actuality, this Toyota dealership really doesn't have anything to do with what they're protesting, at least directly. What they're protesting is the fact that about 24 to 30, depending on the numbers you believe, 24 to 30 janitors were laid off from the Torrance Toyota Corporate Center, not this Toyota dealership. Those janitors never worked here. However, they're targeting this dealership. We're going to talk right now to Mike Chavez. He's with the SEIU. Basically, you're targeting this Toyota in a way, I presume, to embarrass the contractor of Toyota that laid off these janitors.
You know, we're really trying to get janitors out here to try to get Toyota's attention. It's been over 3 months since 40% of the staff that cleaned their national headquarters in Torrance were laid off, and Toyota stood silently by as their contractor did that. And we're really asking, does Toyota care about California workers?
Well, what the contractor, and this is a contractor of Toyota, we should point out, not Toyota that employed these janitors. The contractor said that when they looked at their numbers, they had too many janitors, even by SEIU standards, for the amount of square footage where these janitors were working. What's your response to that?
The janitors there are often asked to do very different cleaning jobs than they do in other similar places around the city. And I think the key thing is that, in this economy, janitors have negotiated with contractors for reasonable cutbacks like 10%, but 40% of the staff being cut back is really extreme and too much.
And this is kind of an overwhelming force, if you will. We're talking about, in the bigger picture, a couple dozen jobs to 30 jobs, but a lot of people reacting to that. Is there a bigger message here?
Janitors across the city have really come together to support their brothers and sisters that lost their jobs. They've been out of a job for over 3 months, and they know how hard it is, in this economy, and they want to call on the contractor and Toyota to bring those jobs back and people to be able to take care of their families.
Okay, well, thanks very much. We're going to tell you now, we talked to GCA, the contractor. Will this protest work? Well, here's what they had to say.
The reduction was in reaction to a reevaluation of the service needs there at the campus, and those needs aren't going to change. We are meeting all the requirements, all the needs on the campus today with the current number of staff.
Well, there you have it. This is Lancashire again. We expect this to be wrapped up in about a half hour, but until then, you're not going to be able to get through this way. That's the latest from here. We'll send it back to you in the studio.
All right, that's just north of Riverside Drive, right? So basically between Riverside and, at what point there on Lancashire, Chip, you can't get through?
Yeah, you're right there, right by the 134 there. They've got traffic going to the north blocked that way and going to the south a few blocks up. It's being blocked at that point, so that's exactly right.
All right. Chip Yost, thanks very much for that.
A vote was expected.